can't be free. Everybody wanna judge, say I'm a thug, I'm a player, I'm a simple, why I can't be me? When I walk up in the store, all the Karens get to staring at me. Put my heart in my music, it's still on my sleeve. Everybody been portrayed.
So fam, what's the word? It's your boy Trey Montana, aka Spiritual Trey, and it is now episode 19 of the Soulful Thoughts blog. Actually, episode number 1, if you know anything about numerology. The episode 19 breaks down to the number 1 if we use numerology. What does the number 1 represent? Individuality, right? The birth to conscious life, individuality. So with this video today, we're going to be focusing on how we can take more control of our own individual lives, our own individual minds. You feel me? Now, y'all know what I say on just about every single one of the videos I ever released on this channel, right? Well, my outro end up always being, you are not your mind, right? And then I follow up with whatever soliloquy that matches the topic. But I always end every video with telling y'all that y'all are not y'all mind, right? We're going to dive a little deeper into that, because what do I mean when I say that? Am I saying that our thoughts and feelings are not our own thoughts and feelings all the time? That's exactly what I'm saying, actually. I'm saying that you have certain thoughts and feelings that come from your spirit, and you have certain thoughts and feelings that come from the chakras that you have given life to. You feel me? Because we can give a chakra so much life that it takes up a life of its own. If you don't believe me, just go create a habit. Go get attached to some type of habit. And then after that, get tired of the habit and try to quit it. Or go get addicted to something and then try to quit it. I guarantee y'all gonna see that we can give life to a chakra to the point it takes up a life of its own. Now, how does that happen? What's the spiritual science behind that happening? It's simple. Have y'all ever heard of channeling spirits? Y'all have, right? Right. Everybody heard of channeling spirits. So if y'all any type of familiar with how you channel spirits, how do you usually do it? You have to know something about that spirit first off, right? You got to know something about their desires and the energy that they were known for when they were in this realm, if you're trying to channel a spirit that was in this realm before. So we channel spirits with desires and, you know, channeling the energy that they were, you know, known for when they were around us in any type of way, right? Right. Now remember, our desires are nothing but worlds of awarenesses that we have gotten attached to vibing within. You feel me? We love vibing within these certain chakras. You feel me? So what happens is when we get attached to a certain chakra, a certain desire, and we start fueling that chakra by not only with our love, by also, you know, playing out the ritual and actually acting out on that chakra within this realm, what we're doing is we're giving that chakra so much energy and expanding that space of expanding the space of the chakra so much, eventually that chakra becomes like an open wound within your mental space that other spirits can see. Because our chakras play out as like lights in the mental realm. You feel me? Like if y'all, this is why certain colors have certain frequencies behind them and certain spectrums behind them. Colors literally, you know, this is where colors come from. Colors come from our chakras. You feel me? Like us forming chakras is how the color spectrums even came to be. This is why the universe is all darkness. At least that's what it looks like to us. Because we are all, remember I told y'all, as spirits, we are space. We are, you know, we all come together to create the overall space that this universe is within. I know it looks like the universe is in one big space, but it's more than that. It's everything is a space within space. It's always going to be space within space. It's not just one space. We are the spaces that I'm talking about, us individual spaces. We all have an individual space within this overall space. So when we're not in our bodies and we're just spirits floating in our minds, what we do is when we're creating our chakras, becoming aware of different things, creating thoughts and feelings, these thoughts and feelings are giving off certain color spectrums. And when we combine, you know, because obviously the mental realm is just a big ass world of all of our awarenesses coming together. So all of our awarenesses coming together, all of our frequencies, all of our color spectrums come together to create what's looking like the darkness of the universe, right? Okay, boom. So when we create these certain desires that we have and we giving so much energy to them, the aura of that chakra is gonna resonate with certain spirits who are on that same type of frequency. You feel me? Whether it's a spirit that actually lived a physical life before or not. And what they do is these spirits will inhabit these chakras and not take control, because we're always going to have full control over our mind if we really want to take full control. But what happens is when they go into when these other smaller spirits swim into our chakras, their thoughts and feelings while being in that chakra starts to influence our overall thoughts and feelings. This is the science behind when you trying to quit a desire, but that desire is literally fighting you back. You feel me? You don't want to do this shit no more, but for some reason you keep getting the desire to do it, the urge to do it. You keep having thoughts to do this desire that you don't want to do anymore. And that's because you have other spirits in your space that you resonated with at one point in time. Now you're trying to separate from, and they're trying to influence you to stay within that world that you built so they won't have to leave. You feel me? Because if you get rid of that chakra, then they gonna have to leave and go find another one. This is also the science of how we connect with our parents and come into physical reality. Our parents here, because remember, thought forms are life. You feel me? Always remember that, y'all. Thought forms, emotions, everything y'all see around us is life. And there's no such thing as life without a spirit operating that life form. So at one point in time, one of your parents created a desire, gave enough energy to it to where it attracted you, kind of like with natural selection. That desire attracted you to that parent. You started living within that chakra, enjoying all the frequencies, vibing out within that chakra. Then one day that parent ran into another parent with a similar desire. They started connecting on that desire, whether it's a low octave desire, such as just them just sexually craving each other, or a higher octave desire to where they're sharing the same goals, the same life mission, and they're connecting on that type of level. Now, depending on the type of level your parents connected on, 9 times out of 10, that's going to determine the type of spirit that you end up being in that lifetime. You feel me? Like if the desire that attracted you to your original parent was just like a sexual desire, this is how over-sexualized spirits come into the world. You know, they probably didn't even get molested or anything like that growing up, but they over-sexual. They just so indulged into their root chakra energies. 9 times out of 10, that's the energy that they connected with their parents with. Watch their parents. Like, meet their parents if you can, and I guarantee you're going to probably notice that they got that same type of desire. Now, they probably grew past it or whatever, but if you've been knowing their parent for a long time or whatever the case may be, you're going to see that it's a certain, and if you look at your own parents and think about the things that y'all might resonate with in common. Now, a lot of us don't have a lot in common with our parents, but I guarantee if you look into it, do enough shadow work, you're going to see the desire that you and your parent connected on, the certain thing that y'all got in common that resonated you to their space, attracted you to that space, I mean. So, yeah, so your parents start to share a desire, share that same desire, that same chakra that you were living within. They start combining their 2 worlds within that chakra. So now 3 of y'all are connecting with each other. The 2 parents and the kid that will eventually manifest. So boom, the parents start connecting, they start vibing, they spirits start vibing out of that chakra, you on the inside enjoying the connection. Eventually it manifests into the physical to where they start having sex with each other. Because remember, when you dwell on a chakra so long, it does condense into, while you in a body anyway, if you're a spirit in a body and you dwelling on the chakra too long, it will condense into fluids, such as it might condense into tears. Like if you dwell on a sad situation too long, tears gonna start coming out your eyes. Or if you get super happy, tears will start coming out your eyes. If you dwelling on something that made you super proud of something. Or you can be in your root chakras you know, dwelling on how good somebody look, I guarantee some fluids gonna come to where your private session gonna get aroused. You feel me? So there's no disputing the fact that if you think on some enough, fluids will come. You feel me? So boom, your parents start connecting. They start getting a little horny or whatever, man. They have sex one day. They fluids swap. They fluids start collashing with each other, the sperm and the egg, which are two different densities of the same type of fluids. They start combining with each other. Their consciousness, their conscious fluids start combining with the certain fluids that might be coming from your own chakra that you have within those chakras. And y'all three different densities, 3 levels of fluids start combining with each other to create another conscious being, it starts to form a solid that we call the human body. Eventually, after so long in the process, you as a spirit go into that body and start living off that shared mind that you and your parents just connected with. If y'all don't believe me on what I'm saying, or it sound crazy, go have sex with somebody and have a baby with them that you just sexually attracted to. Make sure it's not no type of mental attachment or spiritual attachment. Go have a baby with someone that it's only a physical connection with, like so many people do in the world. I guarantee that damn baby come out toxic as hell, probably overly sexual, and matching the energy that was there when the parents connected. I guarantee it. Look at the fucking world and how it's playing out. Most babies were made because of physical connection in this realm, and y'all see how fucked up the world is because of it. Look at the people who super logical anyway. Usually their parents be super logical, right? Think about that shit. I mean, think about it, y'all. If we can channel other spirits, obviously we can channel spirits that end up becoming our children eventually. That don't sound too far-fetched to me. That's why it's so important to make sure that you're not connecting with somebody over bullshit and creating a family just off physical attraction. It's never gonna work out. You and that person not gonna stay together, by the way, because physical attraction doesn't last if you don't have spiritual attraction to back it up. Real spiritual connection to back it up. It's never gonna last. So you're gonna have a broken home every time doing it that way. So connect with someone who aligns with whatever mission that you got in this life. If you don't have a mission yet, you shouldn't even be having a child yet. Once you develop an individual mission, connect with someone who connects with your, who has an individual mission that resonates with yours, and y'all gonna attract the spirit who also resonates with that mission, and y'all gonna be like 3 peas in a pod. Y'all family gonna be tight-knit, close as fuck. You feel me? You and your kid not gonna bump heads as much growing up. Well, hopefully not if the environment don't change them too much. But damn sure growing up, y'all not gonna bump heads too much. Y'all always gonna have that connection there that's beyond the physical. You feel me? So be careful with who you have babies with. I know I'm getting a little off topic, so let me get back to it. So this is how you know if your thoughts and feelings, specifically, I'm speaking to the angelic spirits right now. I am not speaking to y'all demons. You feel me? I'm not speaking to y'all damn demons that's lost into y'all desires. I am sorry. Y'all not getting no advice from me. But this is how you know if you are getting influences from your own spirit and your soul tribe, the other spirits that you connect with, that you resonated with, that you guys were born in a similar space with each other, they got the best interest for you, type shit like that, whether they're in bodies or not. These can be physical people or these can be spirits that don't have bodies at the moment. This is how you know if you're getting influences from those type of spirits or if you're getting influences from a demonic spirit that's leached on to one of your desires. It's simple. Whenever you're struggling to quit a desire, if you're having a thought where you're limiting your own potential, like for example, let's say you got something you want to do, right? And you might be trying to be the first person to do this or one of the first few, whatever. It's not something that's been done, before, or at least not the way you're doing it. But you're facing resistance when you're doing it. Anytime you're trying to manifest something, resistance is just part of the process. You're facing resistance while you're doing it, right? Now, if you're getting influences from your actual soul group, the spirits you connect with, you're going to get thoughts of how to not let that resistance deter your journey to your destination. If you're getting influences from a demonic spirit who's latched on to your desires, they're going to put certain thoughts in your head like, man, maybe I can't do this. You feel me? Maybe I'm not meant for this. Maybe I'm not built for this. Or, damn, I just got to get back into this desire, man. I just can't do it. I know I was trying to stop smoking, but I got to get back into it. Them type of thoughts right there, though, that's how you know those thoughts are not you. Those the type of thoughts that make me have to tell y'all that you are not your mind. You feel me? Like, know the difference between limited thoughts and thoughts that come from a source of all possibilities. And only feed into the thoughts that feed into the all possibilities. Now, everybody's going to be human. I'm not saying that you're not going to engage into desires. Sometimes you're going to listen to them demonic spirits. You in this realm for a reason, to be honest. You know, so to be honest, to a certain degree, it's nothing wrong with engaging into desires. You just can't get yourself lost into that desire to the point where now you're in a mental cage. You're in a mental flux to where you can't expand your space no more. You're trapped into, your attention is trapped into one area. As long as it don't get to that point, you are all right. So next time you going for a goal of yours and you excited to go for it and you coming up with all these plans, but you face a little resistance, and then you start getting thoughts like maybe you're not meant for it, you getting influenced by a demon at that point. And you gotta, it's your fucking mind. Don't let another demonic ass spirit control your mind. You can let them live there for a little rent. They can pay a little rent and live there. But don't let them take over your whole entire fucking apartment complex. You feel me? Kick their ass out if they start to overplay their part. If they start thinking they run shit. If you telling them it's time to go and they still telling you like, nah, it ain't. I'm gonna try to, me and you gonna stay here. Nah, what the fuck you mean? This my mind, nigga. If I said we done with the desire, we done with the desire. Period. That's how you kick a demon out your mind. You feel me? This video not gonna be too long, family. I want y'all to think about what I said though. Remember, you are not your mind. Don't let limited thoughts and limited expectations coming from other demonic spirits stop you from connecting with your true soul tribe and using teamwork makes the dream work to spread the universe and infinite possibilities and shit. Basically what I'm saying is, when you trying to make the impossible possible, don't make yourself believe that shit ain't possible, because we are everything that is possible. You feel me? Trey Montana signing out, family, aka Spiritual Trey, by the way. Love y'all, family.
On the beat, start preaching. Feel no evil, see no evil, but peep it. I don't aim for the stars, I want leeches. And the snake spawn, I'ma kill the whole species. Rest in peace to all the peaceful preaching. The youngest wildin', but they say they evil, that's kinda reaching. Who really controlling the way you thinking? Find the truth. What the fuck?